Now Marc DE REUVER, the quickest man in qualifying, and David PHILIPPAERTS with that red plate right behind him in second place. Well, Nagel and Barragan there, the two KTM runners down 9th and 10th with Preem and Schiffer. James Noble, a fairly good result for him. Okay, gates about to drop. MX1 race 1. And we're off. Love my time GP ability here in Mantova. Who's going to make that all-important first corner or second corner? It's DE REUVER. Well, the Honda Martin man. Oh, problems there for Campano and Desal. But it's Seb POURCEL. Whoa, and PHILIPPAERTS goes a biggie. Right into Barragan, and Barragan waiting for PHILIPPAERTS to get his leg out of the wheel before he moves his bike. Well, that's very sporting. But this man doesn't care what's going on behind him. The Frenchman, Seb POURCEL. Ken DYKER, those big legs helping him around this track, and that's the pole sitter, Marc DE REUVER. Mackenzie there on that monster Honda right behind him as they're queuing up through this very gnarly wave section, and DE REUVER right at home on this soft stuff. He's due for something good, and the team have got right behind him. Julian Bill, his teammates, had a bit of an upside down in the opening couple of laps, and he's not scoring too well at all. But for DE REUVER, it's, oh, I was just about to say, it's all coming nicely together until he did that. Well, it's no time, Mark, to stop for a rest. Josh Coppins up alongside him, number 6. PHILIPPAERTS trying to claw his way back up the field. He's 13th position at the moment. Trying to go past James Noble there, number 16 on the KTM UK machine. Mackenzie now 3rd. Well, will he do a Billy Mack and throw it down the track or not? Well, POURCEL, always strong with that GPKR machine, because his brother, Christophe POURCEL, back on his feet now and starting, I think, to get back on a bike, or certainly starting to train. And be good to see him back, but of course we won't see him here in Europe. He goes back to America. Steve Ramon with the number 8 bike there of Tunnel Leok, and Leok not able to jump through that section, but Steve Ramon making good, clearing both the jumps and taking the advantage. Well, that is Ken DYKER, those big, tall legs helping him through these tough sections. And, well, Billy Mackenzie, when he's got it all wrong, well, he's done a Mac, a flying Mac from Mackenzie. If he could just keep it honest throughout the whole race, Billy Mack should be winning Grand Prix, but those little mistakes keep popping up from time to time. But I'm sure he'll get a mind out in due course. Ramon, the defending champion, with Leok. That's Tanner, and he's... Oh, Tanner was lucky to hang on to that. If you get yourselves in trouble through there, and he looks back as if to say, well, what the heck was that? It may have been a kangaroo sticking its head up from one of those ruts. There's a man that knows, well, not so much about kangaroos, but he's a Kiwi, Josh Coppins. And Josh playing it safe this season, still trying to get himself 100% fit. But Sebastien POURCEL has got the measure of this circuit so far. If he can put this together in race 2, he'll be on for another top step of the podium. That checkered flag awaits him. He just got to keep it upright, keep it running, and 25 points are on the table through that little gnarly section that cut a lot of riders out here on the Saturday in qualifying. He knows he's got it, just needs to bring it over the last jump. There's the checkered flag awaiting for Seb POURCEL, winner of MX1 Race 1 here in the Love My Time Grand Prix of Italy in Mantova. Well, DYKER came home in 2nd with DE REUVER, then 3rd from Coppins, and PHILIPPAERTS got up to 5th. That was a good ride from him, considering he was on the floor at the back. Barragan only finishing 10th, and Mackenzie picked it back up to putting it home in 9th. So there is Ken DYKER. Well, PHILIPPAERTS still has that red plate with Ramon and Coppins still chasing him down, and DYKER there as well, with POURCEL adding more points to his tally. Nagel and Leok there down in 9th and 10th, just a few points apart. Nemeth and Brown almost together, and Sal also there. Julian Bill, not a good race for him in race 1. So here we go, gate drops. Tanner Leok up the inside. Coppins has got a blindingly good start from that 16th position. Amazing that was. Now, this right-hander, so critical here. Oh, someone also tipped it over the bars. That was probably Max Nagel, number 12, but Coppins really out front, and it is Max Nagel. Then PHILIPPAERTS. Then that is Mike Brown, I think. Yep. Well, Mike getting a much better start. Missed a whole shot. But hasn't had the same success this year as he had last year as far as those whole shots concerned. The battle's on there, and that's Nagel going past. Josh Coppins. Well, how about that? The German really showing us a surprise here. You haven't seen Nagel do that before, but nevertheless, here comes Philipppaerts. Let's hope this is going to be a clean pass on his teammate. Yes, it is. And the rain's starting to come down. Obviously, that little discussion that was had between Philipppaerts and the team manager probably paid off just then. He remembered the words. Looks like Barragan back there in fourth. But there's David Philipppaerts. Well, he'll be looking to try and catch the man out front. You can see him just disappearing away in the distance as Barragan begins to get on the case of Coppins. It goes through on the inside. Nice clean pass from him. It's all about just trying to keep it upright. There is Barragan. Coppins. Oh, Pourcel's just joined in, and that looks to me like De REUVER on the Honda Martin racing bike. Now, he's just gone past the GPKR machine there of Seb Pourcel. So De REUVER really lapping up these tough conditions. The rain absolutely sleeting down at the moment, making this track very treacherous. It's quite hard underneath the soft stuff and gets very slippery. Coppins fighting back as they come over that start and finish jump again. Going after Marc DE REUVER, the Dutchman on Honda Martin Racing. Fourth position for him, and well, I'll tell you something, this boy is possibly looking good for a podium position, if not top of. Oh, and that is Barragan. He's done it again. Into the face of a jump. Jonathan Barragan has dumped it. It looks like he isn't going anywhere. He's left it where it is. Not always a good idea, but there you are. He's obviously decided he doesn't want to continue. That would have been hard. There's David Philipppaerts, the Italian, here in front of the Italian crowd, not able to deliver the goods so far. Frenchman beating him in race one, and at the moment he's got a German beating him in race two. Maximilian Nagel, number 12 on the KTM, really looking up for this. You can see it's getting wetter and wetter out there. The puddles beginning to form in those deep ruts, and GP virtual winner then is Marc DE REUVER. Oh, we made a mistake there. Kept it running, kept it going, so if he doesn't get into trouble and make any more mistakes, he should be on form for the top step. That's his first one this year, and his first one since Lirop last year. So there's Max Nagel. Well, the German really keeping his head, looking over his shoulder to see where the opposition is, and the answer is nowhere to be seen. Checkered flag is about to be waved. Max Nagel takes it, 25 points. That's going to help his campaign no end. There is Philipppaerts. Well, he knows he got beaten twice. Nagel then took it from Philipppaerts and De REUVER. Then Mackenzie, Coppins, the DYKER, and of course Seb Pourcel, the winner of race one, with Leoc behind him. Ramon Priem, DeSalle, Tom Church there, good result for him, and Ando, Brad Anderson on the Swift Suzuki finishing there with points. Nagel's the boy on top of the, well, I'm certainly on top of the race on this one, but it's De REUVER that's on top of the podium with those 40 points. Just one in front of Pourcel and two in front of Philipppaerts. If you want to make it close, you couldn't get it closer than that. Philipppaerts still has the red plate from Ramon and Coppins. Then DYKER, Mackenzie still chasing with Pourcel, De REUVER and Nagel on their heels. Barragan, no points from race two. That won't help his campaign whatsoever. Mr. Daniello Boccadolci, the DBO president there to present the trophy to the winner of this GP1 class.